Judge withdraws from case stopping impeachment of Zamfara Deputy Governor Gusau. Justice Obiora Egwatu of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday stepped aside from the suit seeking to halt the impeachment of Zamfara State Deputy Governor Alhaji Mahadi Aliyu Mohammed Gusau. Okay. The judge bowed out of the case following the information that a similar suit on the same subject matter was already pending before another judge of the court in Abuja Division. When the matter came up, Justice Egwatu told senior lawyers in the case led by James Ogo Onoja that he would not proceed with the hearing as earlier agreed. He predicted his decision on the need to avoid a situation where the court could be made to give conflicting judgments on the same matter. Oh, really? Oh, really? He subsequently ordered that the case be transferred to Justice Inyang Iden Eko, who has been adjudicating over a similar matter. Justice Egwatu also directed all processes filed in respect of the case before him be transferred immediately to Justice Eko's court to ensure speedy hearing of the suit. The judge had on July 19 stopped the Zamfara State House of Assembly members from taking any further step in impeachment process targeted by the deputy governor over his refusal to decamp from PDP to APC, along with Governor Bello Matawale. Justice Egwatu had issued the order in his ruling in an ex parte application filed by the PDP. Oh, wow. This is just manipulation at its finest, because I'm like, so because he did not switch parties, you're now, so the vote in the, in the House of Assembly is then limited, because this does not make sense. Wow. So basically they don't have a choice, and now you're going to stop the whole process. Now all the senators, whoever is there, they're going to have to take a back on going along with the impeachment because of what you want in terms of getting the actual person you're trying to prosecute into the new party. It don't make no sense. Justice Egwatu had issued the order in his ruling. Okay, I already read that. After listening to the arguments canvassed by a senior advocate of Nigeria, Chief James Onoja Ogo, the judge held that the apprehension of the applicants in respect of the impeachment was most serious and justified to restrain the defendants from carrying out their alleged action. The judge had also restrained the Chief Judge of Zamfara State from constituting any panel for the purpose of investigating the Deputy Governor, pending the termination of a motion once filed by PDP. Other defendants in the matter are INEC, APC, Senate President, Speaker of House of Representatives, Speaker of Zamfara House of Assembly, and Governor Bello Matawale. It just seems a bit extra, because it's like there has to be some background dealings here, because again, the lawyer's excuse for drawing it out. Let me even go back. His excuse was just, of all excuses, like, if you want to fake something, fake it well. Like, what is all this? He says, let me go back. So the judge bowed out of the case following information that a similar suit on the same subject matter was already pending before another judge of the court in Abuja Division. So what? It's the same case. People have divorces every single day. It's still a divorce. It doesn't mean that because this person is having a divorce in the other court, I'm going to stop here and not have a divorce here because I'm scared of what the judge will do. And at the end of the day, if the judge is the judge, the judge is the judge, meaning that they've been put there and for some reason have been qualified. Fine. Fair enough. But then it's like, that's why there's so much trust on them to uphold the law. Getting to that point is not easy at all. So of course they understand the circumstances in which you have to qualify to be a judge, basically, and that's just really what it is. And I guess we move. Another one here says, I'm gonna start reading the comments very soon. Right now. Someone says it's possible that the judge might have been intimidated by some quota. Absolutely, as I said before, there had to be some background dealings, because how it's like the excuse for him, dropping out of the case, it's too flimsy. It doesn't hold enough weight for us to be like, oh, okay, this is why. Of course, no one wants to be impeached, especially in the government. So of course they'd have their own ambition, and maybe this was all planned all along. That what, when we get to this point in the case, you just back down so that nothing happens. Someone here says, I don't know why we have people without conscience everywhere. Democracy or hypocrisy? It's a game of the majority, as they say. The governor, the State House of Assembly, and Zamfara State federal lawmakers have all returned to APC. Without majority, does the deputy governor think can escape impeachment? That is true. And everyone is basically playing their luck because these people are strategic. I mean, 2023 is what? 2 years away? Well, a year and 10 months away? I don't know. But it's like they're already strategic and planning what party would provide the best platform for me to, be this position or that position. So everyone is literally planning on how they can, do what they can. And, it is what it is. Someone says he's been intimidated. This country will need a blood revolution. All right. It is only Nigeria that a petitioner will file the same case in several courts at the same time without punishment for judgment shopping. But if it is a case of the southeast and southwest, south, he will not run. God's anger will be upon all evil judges on the land of Nigeria. I guess there might be some sort of leniency, but at this point, I think what really matters in terms of your strength as a politician is basically the party that you represent. And right now, you have to be in APC for you to even have a chance to apply for anything or have some privileges when it comes to situations like this. So yeah, if you're not in APC, I don't know. And they've been in there for 8 years. So someone here says, beautiful, excellent of you, Justice Iglatu, but what? What? Small ball of yesterday is now a deputy governor. Some Nigerians say they should be voting youth. Okay. Is that bad? I don't think it's a thing of age. Because the ones that are really old and you're expecting to have the most experience are not doing what you expect them to do. So where is the standard? Where does the standard lie? That is literally it. Put what you think about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe.